We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Andrew Triggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So coming to the plate, Caleb Howard. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. 2-0 count, the pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled.
予備陣員2人おったから1人落としましたわ。トリプルスリーに。代わりに内野手を上げましたよ。さすがにキャッチャー3人もいないんでね。キャッチャー入れるんやったら1人内野手を。予備人員が4人しか入れないんですよね、なんかね。ベンチ入りのメンバーがね、もうちょい多かったら、ゴミ箱へ。
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, it looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
このユニフォームまた変わってますね。
Stepping in now, Rene Rivera. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Rivera is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Howard leads off second with nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Three
and 2 now.
あれはあれでね、この横浜の試合とロッテの試合はちょっとやっていきたいんでね。
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
メジャーはもうやりたいんですけどね。あっちは逆に時間がそんなかからんからね。
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Yeah,
メ
you
ジ
take
ャ
a
ー
look
は
at
ど
this
うしても
lineup they're running out today.
1
They got
時
their work cut
間
out for
半
them with
か
the
ら2
sinker
時間ぐらい
baller
か
on
か
the
りま
mound
す
on
から
the
ね。
opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
He's set and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out and a runner on third. Way in front of a great slider that time.
意外に
This
当
is
たら
where,
ない
as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to
微
swing.
妙にタイミングが
2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Yeah.
0-2 once more. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
このピッチャーあんまストレート投げてこないですね。なんか変化球ばっかり。
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle.
これも変化球。
Lowry on the move. He has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Angels are out in front, 1-0. Garrett Richards gets the starting nod for the Halos. And any thoughts?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in, Steve Lombardozzi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
The pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
ダイヤさんおはようございます。プロスピたまにやってますよ。
And he swings on top of one here and chops it
ホーム
foul
ラン
right at
確
home
かに
plate.
ね、めったに打てないですね。よっぽどパワーのある選手やったりするんですけど、それ以外はなんかほとんど
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
打たないですね。
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he fouls this one off.
ミート打ちをね、ちょっと難しいからやめたんですよ。
Another try at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
まあまた過去作をちょこちょこと違うチームでやってますけどね。
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on.
前の試合が大谷翔平やってたんですけどね。初勝利取りましたよ。
The 2-2 one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
熱いですな、それにしては。
3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Wow. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His past history with Richards, he's 1 for 3. Richards comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Here's Justin Upton now. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4.
Justin Upton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
Wow.
Kids are buying his jerseys.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Here's Chris Young. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cozart is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
With the count standing at 2-1, he was sitting on anything that was belt high from the middle of the plate in, and that's exactly what he got. And that's what you call punishing a mistake.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. As you look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. High and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun. And it's off the scoreboard. Wow. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Second home run early in the year. And the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's
Matt Joyce now. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. His past history with Richards, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. No outs, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. In there, 1-2 now. Richards is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. One man out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Popped him up. Valbuena in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Now the pitch. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Albert Pujols, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Popped him up. Maxwell over to his right. One away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Caleb Coward.
Now at the plate, Caleb Coward. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rene Rivera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Dive there by Lowry, but he can't get it. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 1-1 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Steve Lombardozzi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike three in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Young. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Grounded to second.
Wow.
Lombardozzi from the outfield grass. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
At the plate, Justin Upton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Center fielder number 24, Chris Young.
Ready now for L.A., Chris Young. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball one. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Lombardozzi relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Stephen Piscotty.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there to put it away for out number one. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
MPH ってなんじゃ。
First pitch on its way.
MPH.
And he takes ball one. Davis. Sometimes
Ah,
called
今
Crush
のあれ
with
ですか。
a K and an H.
MPH.
He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009
何の
MLB
略な
draft.
んでしょうね、あれ。
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
94なんとかってやつですか。なんとか、速さのあれ
Fourth
で
inning
しょ
of
う
a
けどね。
2-1 ball game.
読み方がようわかんないですね。
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that.
Mild
That's that
pitching
big
ですかね。
sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
87マイルピ
So
ッチン
he
グ。
threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't
Major
think he'll go for it
Putaro.
again. I'm looking for something hard
Putaro.
inside on this pitch.
The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
クリス・デイビス。
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Tap down the line. And Pujols will charge in and keep this one a foul ball. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-1. Striding in once again, Zach Kozar. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
メジャープー太郎比率。
Ground ball left side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Ready for another chance, Luis Valbuena. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Bounce to the right into the low left infield. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Matt Joyce now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Now here's a ball hit high and
うわ、これはやばい。なんすかこれ。スイッチフィールダー。
deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Young at the track.
Wow.
But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
急に画面止まりましたね。
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
So striding in, Dustin Fowler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he misses 2-1. Joyce at third with nobody out. Missed with a slider.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece. He will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
うまいこと流しましたな。
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Mm, 5回に追いつかれました。
0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped him up. Rivera is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13, Drew Maxwell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bruce Maxwell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh and 1, here it comes. Missed low and inside with it, 1 and 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Next up for the A's, Steve Lombardozzi. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one's down to third. Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready for another shot now, Caleb Coward. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
ちょっと準備しますか。
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Oh, nice.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
赤いユニフォームだった。赤いユニフォーム。
Standing in now, Rene Rivera. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Lombardozzi on to first to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it
今日
real
なんか
tough
ダ
to
ブルプ
square
レー
up.
が多いですね。
In now is Andrelton
エンジェ
Simmons.
ルスファンちゃいますか。
No balls and
も
one
とも
strike.
と赤いですからね。
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
今日はこのユニフォームですけど。これはこれでいいですよね。
The windup and the 0-1. It's short, hit hard.
ショートゴロ。
Throw in time and the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece.
天使の羽がついてますから。
Here's Jed
ブ
Lowry
ル
now.
ペンのピッチャーが、
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop,
ブ
Jed
ルペンのピッチャ
Lowry.
ー。顔写真ですか。
Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away.
赤い帽子ね。
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And
Wow,
we can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Next will be the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Lowry gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Blake Wood comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Blake Wood.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Matt Olson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's 1 for 3. The 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from 3rd as they seize control here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Matt Joyce. 0-1 the count. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. In there, strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 3-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Dull is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Ryan Dull.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
見事な飛びつきっぷりですね。
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. One and one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bounce it to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Young.
Now batting, Chris Young. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit to short. Taken in by Simmons. And there's 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets a soft grounder for the out.
So stepping in, Bruce Maxwell. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swinging a soft liner.
And
that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
足が遅いか
Into
ら
the box now.
上走ってきてる
And a first pitch
足
swing
遅いの
hits
に
a
走
fly
る
ball
と
to left center.
うわ
And
ー
this is
難しい
into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike
守備が
1.
悪いから余裕です。
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Maxwell on second. Lombardozzi at first. 2 out in the inning. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Blake Trinan is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Blake Trinan.
Zach Cozart will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. So 1-1. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch on its way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. And now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's Caleb Coward as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now batting,
catcher, Rene Rivera.
Coming to the plate now, Rene Rivera. Career against Blake Trinan. He's hitless in 6 tries. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Popped him up. Olsen waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Angels strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
偽物登場ですな。クリス・デイビスさん。
0-1.
いい
Here
バ
it
ッター
comes.
なんですよね。
And a fastball just a bit up.
読み方は一緒なんですけど。
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
まあ、外れてるように見えるんですけど。まあ、審判さん的にはストライクなんでしょうね。
Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center.
間に合った、危ない。ライトフライとか今センターなんですけど、だいぶライトがセンター寄りでしたね。
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Joyce.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, 入ってないです、あれ。
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. A's are gone in order. They're up 3-2. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Liam Hendricks comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. In now is Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
真空に出るそう。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
甘
Swinging
い
a hot shot down the
ハー
line.
ドライ
But
ナー。
quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Joyce is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's Justin Upton now. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Final strike.
And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. 2-2. Angels down to their last strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Triggs earns his first win of the season. Liam Hendricks records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 3-run on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. A reminder that extra parts train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.
やられましたな。余裕勝ち。一勝一敗ですな。負けです。まあまあ、まだまだ始まったばっかですからね。初戦はこれ打ちすぎたんですよね、これ。さあ、終わりますか。さあ、終わります。お疲れ様でした。ではではでは。